National Foundation's Memorial and Staff Appreciation Award Ceremony 2016. I am your host, Tafari, otherwise known as Coach T, and many other names. I'm just going to introduce everybody that's sitting down on my left-hand side. I'll start at the far side with the distinguished lady. I believe your name is it Miss Marie Hanson? Okay, brilliant.
Marie, thank you so much for joining us. It's lovely to have you here. Now, you are the Conservative Council. I'm going to get this right, for the Queenstown Ward, is that right?
Yes, in Wandsworth.
In Wandsworth?
Battersea.
In Battersea?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's near the power station.
I used to live in Battersea. Lovely part of the world.
It's beautiful.
Very nice indeed.
That's one of the best wards.
Right by the Thames.
Right by the Thames.
Now, you've been invited down to here today as part of this wonderful ceremony of the Jimmy Asher Foundation. What does it mean to be invited to kind of support a local charity like this?
Well, I don't often come out on a Saturday.
So we're very honoured.
Very honoured, because it's my rest day. But when I actually heard about the Jimmy Asher Foundation and read up on all the good work that he's done, I do believe he's worked with over 3,000 young people, empowering them. And working with young boys is very, very difficult. So it was just an honour and an inspiration to come here today to just give out awards and to celebrate his staff. I mean, that's so amazing, you know, you want to celebrate your staff, you want to give them awards and volunteers, and we literally, Wandsworth, and we are so appreciative of organisations like this that's embedded right bang in the community.
Yeah. Do you think that charity is something that everyone can get involved with?
I think you have to have the passion for a charity. You've got to be something that you want to do. It's really birthed from your passion.
I'm joined by Joan Henry, the Labour Councillor for Merton. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, Joan.
Thank you for having me.
Now, great celebration tonight with Jimmy Asher Foundation and all the work that they do. Can you tell us, because I believe that you have been kind of involved for just over a year. You met Joseph, didn't you,
Yes,
over a year ago? Tell us the story.
I met Joseph in Pollard's Hill in 2015 during our summer event. And at the time, our youth centre, Pollard's Youth Centre, was under threat of closing. So Jimmy and I, we started to have a conversation about how we could, support to keep the youth centre going. And of course, Jimmy says to me, well, he told me about his project, which is the Jimmy Asher Foundation. And what he says to me, his father was a very active person within his community, I think his father. And his father passed away, and he wanted to carry the legacy on by, setting up this foundation. So at the same time, now I realize that we have a very good passion for community and young people. So ever since then, we communicate with each other. I mean, through website, WhatsApp, and all the media, listen to his radio shows. And yes, and when he invited me tonight, it was a great honor for coming here. I could not say no.
Fantastic. And tell me, what does it actually mean to you to see charities like this working in your local community?
It means a lot. Because, I have been working with young people since I was age of 16, and I don't know if it's a little bit too much to tell my age. I'm 62 years of age now, so it's a very long time. And, sometimes when I listen to the news about young people starving, get involved in crime, it really bothers me. And when I get to know a project like Jimmy's, Asher Foundation, and what they're doing for young people, I was supporting them, getting them out of crime, getting them out of, any situation that would take them away from their education. That really helps me, and I feel really good about what they're doing, and really good about
people. This time's so good. I'm getting clean money that'll take me out of the hood. It's like I know what I'm doing. It's just trying to execute government. Lie to our face, and that's what I conclude. For all the money I spent on tax, I could have caught me a coupe with creep legs. Can they see or I'll just pop off the roof? I seen a gang of brothers front and stunt for the views with the rentals. That's just bluffing like a gang of the news. You ain't really on. I'm back to getting my peas. That type of white money cash. Put my mum on the beach with palm trees, nice breeze. I play with your drink, pop a bottle of booze, live life. Now that's a better sip. But this my zone, it's all I know. No one can get close. That man is sleeping on me like to say I won't blow. With my mind on my money and my heart on my goal, investing my heart in. If I wouldn't give it my soul, I just pray to God that I never die for possession. Observe the game, looking at it through a deeper perspective, collective. I gather bad thoughts with good intentions, and I'm ready. I'm all enough to receive all my blessings. I know sometimes the things don't always come so easy, so let my next girl be precious, Lord, just make it completely. But my heart is gone, going for God, the love she be needing. Am I ready for her? Yeah, I'll let time reveal the meaning. My brother hit me up like you still teaching them that. I said, yeah, kids need direction, else they'll be in a can. He said, but that hit a lit streets can give you much more, but a call is coming in large, so just holler me, dog. I'm not on it, smart, you to take yourself to college before you waste your opportunity and regret the lack of knowledge. Can be anything, just gotta put your heart in. I make an income off my job and make a stat of these lyrics as ice. Oh. Yeah, big up yourself, guys, big up yourself. No.
Now this is what it's all about. I'm standing here with Daniel, who has been supported by the Jimmy Asher Foundation since you were an even younger person than you are now. I'm not going to hesitate to give a guess on your current age, but how long were you supported by the Jimmy Asher Foundation?
So I was supported by the Jimmy Asher Foundation as I was part of their first ever event, which was a B2B basketball tournament. And I was one of the first people to come through and take part in that event. And after taking part in that event, now I'm coaching basketball and giving back with the help of Jimmy Asher Foundation. How
did it help you when you were, when you were a young man? I'm not saying you're not a young man now, but even younger, when you were, there was a lot going on around you.
Yeah, so at the time there's a lot of things going on outside of school, you know what I'm saying? But basketball is one thing that kept me out of trouble, so this basketball tournament allowed me all my friends to keep out of trouble and do something proactive.
So it was good.
It was good.
The sport helped you in that
The sport
sense.
helped me.
Yeah. And now you spend your time kind of coaching other people?
Yeah, so now I'm coaching the sport and giving back in local communities, schools and colleges, etc.
What do you think might have happened if you hadn't had the opportunities that the Jimmy Asher Foundation gave you?
So one, if it wasn't for the Jimmy Asher Foundation, I definitely wouldn't be coaching because it's not something that I thought I would ever have the potential to do. It was only through Joseph and the Jimmy Asher Foundation that I was able to do this. So yeah.
Fantastic. So that's a pretty massive thing.
It's a massive thing.
Yeah. Okay. So do you think you'll be coaching now for the rest of your life? How will it
Definitely,
go?
definitely. I think it's a lifelong skill, and I'll be doing it until that point.
And what would you say to anybody watching this, maybe that's thinking, oh, it sounds like maybe something I might like to do? What would you recommend?
I think if you're interested, it's definitely something that you should check out and try to get involved. Jimmy Asher Foundation, so I have plenty of information on how you can get involved.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Cheers, mate. Christian, thanks for chatting to us. I believe you are another one of the success stories of the Jimmy Asher Foundation.
Yeah, definitely.
Tell us about your story.
So I met Joe like a couple of years ago because I'm in Tide with a Providence House Youth Club, which is a youth club located at Battersea. So he came there because he likes to pitch out to youth clubs with like different bars and stuff like that, man. Yeah. So I was there and he said that he wanted to do like a radio workshop because I'm in Tide with music. I'm a music producer, a singer and all of that. So I just thought, why not? And it's not going to do any bad to me. So I did it, enjoyed it, and then he called me up a couple months later and was like, On Top wants Jimmy Asher to do some radio shows every Sunday morning. I was like, what, On Top? Like, I knew who On Top was, innit? On Top Radio. So jumped on it as soon as I could, and ever since I've just been doing weekly radio stations for On Top.
Wow.
With Jimmy Asher Foundation, yeah.
So massive opportunity, almost possibly life-changing for you.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Especially because of what I do as well, it's just massive exposure, because I get to play my songs onto radio and just talk about everything I do, like I do shows and that, so it's just expanding what I have just to like extra gigs, you know what I mean? So without Jimmy Asher, I want to be on radio, I had the chance to go on TV. I went on TV yesterday with Joe to London Live interviewed us.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's giving you lots of opportunities, lots of ways of maybe shaping your future.
Got some doors to open as well, definitely, yeah. Because now when I open up, I got funding to open a studio at Providence House. So I'm going to give back to Miasa obviously, and I'm going to provide them a space, like a music space for them to run further workshops and stuff like that. So, yeah.
It's incredible. Now, what would you say, if you were to kind of describe how it's possibly affected your life in just 3 words, what Jimmy Asher Foundation means? I'm going to put you on the spot. Just give us 3 words. What would it be?
I say it's made me very ambitious. It's like
it's giving you ambition.
Yeah, it's giving me ambition. It's giving me more determination as well, and it's giving me more. I can't really explain. I can't give the last word. It's like it's making myself know that I'm further on in life. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, there's no word for that, but it's like feeling myself.
Feeling successful.
Yeah, feeling successful. Yeah, more in the fields that
So it's
I'm
giving
doing.
you motivation, giving you ambition, and it's helping you feel successful.
Yeah, definitely.
Christian, it's been a pleasure chatting to you, mate, and I wish you all the very best.
In 05, yeah, they said I wouldn't make it. Sometimes I couldn't take it. Had to give it to the Most High. Tell them it's so good. They said I wouldn't make it. Sometimes I couldn't take it. Had to give it to the Most High. Tell them it's so good. Tell them it's so good. Sometimes life's like a drama. Sitcoms, so you find it harder to cope. But no good stories without tension and conflict. It might get hard, but you know it's gonna work out. It's so good I'm Breaking Bad, call it Prison Break. I'm no longer a slave, that's amazing grace. I really gotta thank God every day, and I ain't just talking about when there's food on the dinner plate. I'm talking when you get betrayed by your friends, when you lose your job, no money's coming in. It's cold outside, so I'm going in. And now I'm warmed up, me and wifey going out, yeah. Can't sit down, gotta stand up. Gotta be thick-skinned, man up. Cause everything happens for a reason. I can't complain, I'm still breathing. Thank you, Lord. They said I wouldn't make it. Sometimes I couldn't take it. And to give it to the Most High. Tell them it's so good, tell them it's so good. They said I wouldn't make it. Sometimes I couldn't take it. And to give it to the Most High. Tell them it's so good, tell them it's so good. It's so good, it's so good, it's so good. Tell them it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. Tell them it's so good, tell them it's so good. Had to give it to the Most High. Had to give it to the Most High. Had to give it to the Most High. Tell them it's so good, tell them it's so good. Also would like to make a special mention and a hello to Sister Zainab. Can Sister Zainab take a stand? She's from Sierra Leone.
You are from Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I'm from Sierra Leone.
Wow, okay, and you're here because Jimmy Asher Foundation works within Sierra Leone. You're involved with that. Can you tell us something about it?
I met Joseph a few months ago. Then I find the foundation in the internet. So so I telephoned her, but it was through a mutual friend that told me about him. So I phoned him, invited me in his office, and asked me about what I'm doing in Sierra Leone. So I told him that I'm under a trust called Sierra Leone Welfare Trust. Fatima Preparatory School is part of that trust. So we educate the children, at the same time find funds for children that cannot afford the school fees as it's a private school, and at the same time give them handouts like clothes, boots, shoes, because those are very, very hard commodity in Sierra Leone. So from then on, it's like I've met Joseph for about 2-3 years. It's only today that I knew that the foundation is only 4 years old.
Oh, really?
I thought it has been ongoing even before that. Because within 1 month, he has donated from friends and relatives to the internet, books, shoes, pencils, school materials. And I said to him, oh my God, this is too much, I can't pay for it to go to Sierra Leone. And then he said, wait, I will do something. I will try to raise funds to just giving, and which he did. And they paid for the goods to go to Sierra Leone. So the children here were delightful. They were very, very happy, because we are on a program of finishing another school, so that we can, because that school is too small, to transfer the children or do other programs like what he's doing, empowering, youths, just as his father did as well. So it's just an inspiration that he wanted to continue where his dad has left in Sierra Leone.
Darkest surroundings around him. Next beat, get ready for a pounding. Hold up, brother, wait a minute. If he makes the beats and I write the lyrics, positive vibes all the time, no gimmicks. That's how we give it.
100%, 100%.
We give 100%. I said, hold up, sister, wait a minute. If he makes the beats and I write the lyrics, positive vibes all the time, no gimmicks. That's how we give it.
100%, 100%.
Yo, listen, you can grow and expand like seeds in the earth. I'd love to help you with rapping. The peacefulest words is usually the hardest that I feel in the hurt. That goes deeper than words. Emotions are blurred. They seem to be heard on the road to the curves, but you grow when you learn. To grow, you have to go deeper in earth. See what the freedom is worth for the G's that I hurt. Listen, look deep into the system, submerge in delusion. Hypocrisy is honestly the main cause of confusion. A generation of druggies and slags, young sex and alcohol is not seen as bad. Weed grows wild in this concrete jungle. There's young kids on rocks, don't stumble. No progressive aggression, let's stay humble. Believe you'll succeed till it's easy to crumble. And they say that we're living in democracy. The government lies on the rise with hypocrisy. Bending the truth and warping our minds honestly. Got me feeling deep when I'm deep in philosophy.
So I hold up,
Then I wait a minute. If he makes the beats and I write the lyrics, positive vibes all the time, no gimmicks. That's how we give it.
100%,
100%, we give 100%. I said,
hold up.
sister, wait a minute. If he makes the beats and I write the lyrics, positive vibes all the time, no gimmicks. That's how we give it.
100%, 100%.
Yo, these lyrics in my veins like oxygen. I was made to rap to achieve my optimum. Raised in a world full of so much corruption. This gang beef nonsense calls for eruption. Who knows why they gang beef? When young kids are dying on the streets feeling weak. The struggle of every day has got me feeling sleep. I would rather sleep forever when my mind's in a deep. Listen. Cause we're forever learning, forever thinking. Till we die and our mind stops blinking, our mind stops blinking. Like a drag race, our soul's like grace, not a bad place, never. Cause life's a mountain, looking to the steepest climb, looking to the top, it's the steepest climb. We can be led astray by the world surrounding, or proceed to the top, don't stop, you'll be allowed in. Cause when we're younger, we're told we can be what we want to be. True if you think about it properly, an action or an action man. If you have an actual plan, put your mind at work from the deepest pain, growth to flourish from the earth. Listen, ascertain, it hurts to look above, cause there's so much acid rain. Yo, ascertain, it hurts to look above, cause there's so much acid rain. Rapping is easy if you know how. Put the words together and let the flow out. But please don't rap about this nonsense when I rhyme bars conceived with conscience. Cause I don't rap about these things that I've never done. No crime, money, clean money, I'll be having some. Don't cry, mummy, bright future, I'm having one. Belief is the petrol, fuel in your mind's eye, aspire to achieve. Believe me, you'll get high, you'll get by. If your mind's in the right place, everybody's going forward, you should go sideways. Thanks man, big up.
So this is the main man, this is the gentleman who is behind the Jimmy Asher Foundation. It's a pleasure to meet you, Joseph. Joseph, I believe that the foundation itself was formed around 4 or 5 years ago, is that right?
Yes, correct.
And this is in honour of your father. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, basically my dad, he was an inspirational figure to us, not only to us, his children, but to the local community where we grew up in Balham. And it affected us so much when he passed away that we wanted to honour him in some way. And because when he was younger, he used to work with a lot of young people themselves, like a youth worker. We thought, you know what, the best way is let's help the next generation. So the slogan is helping hands for young people. So we're almost giving young people a handout rather than a handout. You know, so we're trying to.
So what is it? I mean, how wide is the reach at the moment? Where are you working with in London?
We're currently delivering in 18 boroughs. So we're delivering in north, east, south, and west. So we're covering the whole of London. We're actually delivering in 18 boroughs, and we're delivering sports, media, life skills, arts and crafts to the young people. So we've probably engaged over 3,000-4,000 young people across the whole of London at the moment, as well as working in Sierra Leone, West Africa, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago.
Wow, all that in just over 4 years.
Yeah, a short space of time.
What's the dream then? What's the ambition?
Well, the ambition is global. The same thing we're saying. We're not settling with just being from South London and we just deliver it in Wandsworth, Merton. We're like, no, we've got to reach global. So it's all about local to global to actually empower and engage the next generation of young people.
And are there particular types of young people that you try and engage, or is it just anyone that you?
It's pretty much anyone, as well as the hard to reach young people. You know, who's disengaged, antisocial behaviour, we're going for those as well, but it's literally any young person who's got something that they want to do, something that they want to offer the community, they can sort of come to us and we can guide them along that journey.
And what is it, do you think, about sport particularly that enables young people to have that in a sense, that focus, that opportunity to kind of stay out of trouble?
Well, what we found out is that when we engage the young people through sports, we can then feed them other information. So when we, for example, do our basketball, we then have motivational speakers come in, we then have local youth-led organisations in that borough to come in to have a stand to actually inform the young people what's on offer in their borough. So the sports is really a way to bring them in, to engage them in, and once we've got them, we can then feed them other positive information.
So what's been your biggest achievement to date?
Well, I would say the fact that our first ever basketball event that we organised, we some young kids who really love basketball, we've now offered them level 1, level 2 basketball qualifications, and now they're actually coaches for us, delivering basketball to their peers and younger people. So it's really that cycle of getting the young people at a certain age and actually helping them get qualifications and their work experience.
And is it a big team? Is it? I mean, how many people work with you to make this difference?
Well, the team is pretty small. It's Defari, who's my co-partner as well. There's also Morris in the office, we've got Derek, we've now got Rebecca and Antonio. And they're basically giving their time because a lot of them are just doing it as volunteers. So they're giving their time for us, so it's really appreciated. And like for us, it's all about the team.
And if people wanted to support what you're doing and get involved, what could they do? Have you got a website or anything?
Yeah, we've got a website which is www.JAF Foundation, we're on Instagram, JAF Foundation, we're on Twitter at JAF_global.
Facebook, I think you're on
Facebook, yeah, JAF Foundation, email. There's many ways to get hold of us.
Well, keep up the good work. It's been a pleasure chatting to you, Joseph, and you're an inspiration.
Thank you very much, sir. Everyone was impressed with you. Yeah. Well done.
Joseph has always been somebody that likes to slip back into the shadows. He likes to stay away from the limelight. But today, I said there's no hiding. You've done a lot, you've inspired many, you continue to inspire many, and the best gift and blessing that you can get in life is to inspire others to do. We're all supposed to be successful, we're all supposed to create a legacy for our children to follow, but what can you do to inspire your community? What can you do to inspire your peers around you? It's all well and good speaking about it, but it's about doing. So for this reason, I want everybody, in fact, to stand and raise the roof for Joseph. Yeah. Now can we do that again, and Joe, I want you to do this special pose. Raise the one hand, everybody, one hand, up there, up. Again, one more time. Do that for Uncle Jimmy. I'm serious. Okay, can I play music now?